we embarked on an adventure, discovered a lost continent, and vanquished evil wherever it reared its ugly head. Now we journey beyond the ocean to new frontiers. This is the Ark of Napishtim, the 6th chapter of the Yi's legacy. Don't! I knew I forgot something. I guess it's time for a flashback. Now where is that rewind button? Ah. Back in 1991, Falcom was hoping to expand its success onto the US by gambling on porting the 3rd chapter onto the 3 biggest systems of the 16-bit era: the Super Nintendo, the Sega Genesis, and the Turbo CD. Of course you knew that if you watched my reviews. Did ya? Anyway, their bet didn't pay out, or that's how I figured, since the 4th game never made it out of Japan. By this time the TurboGrafx had one foot in the grave, and thanks to undermined confidence, we missed out on both versions. And with the PC Engine's death soon after, the 5th entry, Kevin Lost City of Sand, became a Super Famicom exclusive. Since then, Falcom's been recycling the same old Yi's games over and over, till 2003. Ark of Napishtim turned a new page on Eido's adventures in nearly a decade. Thanks to Konami, it was ported over to the PS2 2005, then the PSP a year later. Now that we're all caught up, let's play this baby. Ark of Napishtim offers nothing groundbreaking or revolutionary. Controls are what you expect from a typical 3D platformer. To help old school fans understand, think of it as a mesh of 2 and 3, like playing a 2D Zelda game with jumping, downward stabs, and sword uppercuts. Falcom keeps things fresh. This time Eido carries 3 swords imbued with the elements of wind, fire, and lightning. Now collecting green gems called Emil can help unlock your weapon's powerful combos and hidden magical powers. At their maximum, these babies can unleash strong typhoons, scorching waves of fire, and a homing lightning bolt that will make Zeus proud. While we're talking modern games, I want to touch on a few things, like how developers have become graphic fat asses in the last decade. I mean, it's undeniable of the disturbing trend taking place: quantity over quality, flash over substance, good-looking games over great games. It's like the fundamentals of gaming are sold out for higher polygon count. Hell, even Konami is guilty. I give you Exhibit A. Now, Exhibit B.
What is the matter, Isha? Oh, sister. It felt like there was a disturbance in the wind. The wind? I'm sorry. Keep going.
And realism? Oh, please. The second you start spouting space cadets, vegetable gods, and hordes of the undead, as the second reality jumps out the window, plunging to a screaming death. Come to think of it, an island is the perfect metaphor for the likes of Napishtim, Odin Sphere, and Persona. Wholesome imaginative games surrounded in a sea of sunken reality. The most noteworthy thing about 6 is how it blends both old and modern values. The look and feel is simple and comprehensive to a point of beauty, while challenging enough to be a pain in the ass. Though some may do a better job, it plays like a natural progression of gaming, or at least a refuge for gamers yearning some old school goodness with a bit of modern flavor. How do I know this? For one thing, lots of color. Plenty of room for your reds, your blues, yellows, purples, oranges, and greens to run around. No need for them browns and grays hogging it all up. And unlike other RPGs, design is built around a simple premise, and growing it from there without becoming too over the top. Beetles with swords for noses, poison-spitting petunias, and giant crab moths spewing winged fireballs? Yes! Imagination! None of that realism bullshit. And you call that a mutant? How about a giant toad who uses his tongue for a mace, spews slippery acid, and puffs up like a marshmallow and turns invisible? Now that's a mutant. Like I said in 3, charging in swords ablazing like a reckless, angry douche is a one-way trip to Hades. Let's face it, you're not staring down terrorists, Nazis, or gangsters. These guys will shock, burn, explode, bombard, skewer, devour, slice, zap, drop, steal, Kamehameha wave, and bring in one giant pain in the ass hornet. Still think it's easy? Then I dare you to take on Nightmare Mode. Zoinks! A difficulty level in an RPG? Who'da thought? One extra replay value? 2 words. Boss Rush. Mix in a little platforming, add some side quests, and you got a solid RPG right there. Now, it begs the question, which version should I get? PS2 or PSP? They're both the same game, same for a few changes here and there. PS2 uses 3D models, while PSP uses 3D sprites, thanks to its hardware limitations. 2's got the Alma trials, Portable has fetch quests. Still, it's no sexy fairy, but it's got a built-in player with a kick-ass intro, while 2 has...
I wanted to see the world, because if I didn't, I would never catch up to that certain someone.
Thank the stars, Konami had the foresight to install cheat codes, unlocking 6's EC mode, including kick-ass intro of course, among other things, and redeeming themselves further in hiring talent like Scott McNeil and the exceptional crew from one of my favorite anime.
What a pleasant surprise!
So which is it, PS2 or PSP? Great as PS2 is, PSP gets my vote. Yeah, frequent load times plague the darn thing like this guy's got tantrums. But I love me some Sprite, and it's got a nice PS1 retro vibe going on. Like I said, either way, it's a winner. Where does 6 stand in the Ys ladder? I say it's better than 3 overall, but for a series known for its fantastic symphonies, Napishtim is the low man on the totem pole. Don't get me wrong, some songs do live up to Falcom tradition, including the Rockin' Boss theme. Yeah, yet the rest doesn't hold a candle to Wanderers, and comes off as kinda okay. Still, books 1 and 2 bops the floor with ease and excels in all departments, and why it's my personal favorite. But Ark of Napishtim still comes recommended no less. And so ends my Ys retrospective. For now. The reason why I said at the beginning, I haven't covered them all. There's still 4, 5, 7, Origins, and Oath in Falgana. Not to mention all the other spin-offs and remakes. This is just the tip of the iceberg. Man, wouldn't it be great to see 4 and 5 on Virtual Console the next day? Or better yet, Oath in Falgana coming to the States? Why not? Virtual Console, Xbox Live Arcade, PlayStation Network, the retro revolution is on. The major players are returning to their roots. Mario, Sonic, Mega Man, Castlevania, Contra, even Blaster Master is on board. Strike the iron while it's hot. There's no reason for Falcom not to dust up their games and bring them out one by one. Or better yet, put it all on one disc. So stop acting like helpless puppies and get your asses in gear. This is a golden opportunity. There's a new generation of gamers out there starting to discover Ys, appreciating what an incredible legacy you've created. And in this gamer's humble opinion, it is an experience that stays true to its beginnings without sacrificing its fun-loving nature for progress, where every moment is an enjoyable one. Like all forgotten classics, Ys deserves to come out of the shadows and unleash into the light of day for all to see and play.